Morning everyone. Just back today to quickly share two bee/summer themed journals that I've just made. They're a design team project for Artymaze using her Bees in the Garden digital kit, which is absolutely beautiful. This is like the third ones I've made now using this kit, and I absolutely love it. And it's very summery and very bee themed, obviously. Excuse me. And I just thought it'd be perfect because I'm feeling very sort of summery inspired at the moment. Weather's beautiful, sun's out, and we've got more time than ever with this lockdown to do crafting. So I just thought I'll quickly share these two with you. I'm sorry it might be very shaded here at the moment, but the spot where I film, I need to quickly do this before the sun hits it, because once the sun starts coming through my blinds, the shadows is really bad, so please bear with me with the light and everything. As I've said, they are 2 traveller's notebook size. Is that 8 1/4 by 4 1/4, I think. Never quite sure if traveller's notebooks the proper size. I've done them sort of excuse me, I've got a really bad frog in my throat. I've used wallpaper on the cover, and I've just put a simple what's this called? Whatever. Mine's going this morning, closure on it. And I've collaged the front up, just using a bit of corrugated card, some fabric, some cheesecloth which I've stained. And the front is it's a wallpaper that I picked up a piece. I really love this wallpaper, and I brought some samples. And I wanted to do one wall in the house with it, but my other half hated it, so it was like, it was a no-go, so I'm using it on my journals instead. But it's got like a little, like a flower themed, and it's lovely. It's really thick. And I've collaged the front up with some bees and some of the Tim Holtz dies. I just wanted to make it sort of look like a garden. It has got 60 pages front to back. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, 16 pages front to back. So I'll quickly run through them. They are both very similar, but obviously I've just used different pieces and things in them. The front cover, I didn't put anything on because I just thought this paper was too pretty to cover with pockets and things. So I've left it as it is, but it's a beautiful bee, and the colours in this are just beautiful. They just look like honey, and they're just lovely. They're very vintagey, summery. It make an ideal journal for gardening, botanical. It's just a beautiful kit. Anyway, I will run through it so you can see the papers a little bit better, and I will link the Artymaze's shop in the description box below. I've used some Edith Holden, as per, you have to use your Edith Holden up, don't you? I've just got a little tuck spot here which I've just used one of the tickets. And I actually printed some of the corresponding papers on the back of some tags because I just thought they were so pretty, and there's still plenty of room for journaling. Here I've just made a little pocket out of some brown wrapping paper. I've just got a little journaling card. This isn't from the kit. I think it was a freebie from somewhere, but offhand I can't really remember who it's from. Just a little tall tag, some space for writing on the back. I've just made a little in the UK we have a shop called Fat Face, and they always give you such lovely tags, and I save all the tags from there because I just love them. I always know they'll come in handy for a journal, but what I've done is I've just covered them, which gives you a little bit more writing space, some bee bits on the back, but they're just lovely tags, and I just thought rather than throw them away I will keep them. A little bit of eco dyed paper here. I think this is the last of what Deanna sent me. It was lovely paper, and I'm going to, with the weather being good, I'm going to get out hopefully today or tomorrow and do some eco dyeing. This is a page I've just sprayed with the Tim Holtz. I think it's Distress spray. I think it's a touch of honey. But I just thought it goes perfectly with the kit. Here I've just done a little collage belly band where it just says the honeybee in the hive. There's just a couple of journaling cards in, and I've just put a little bit in here for extra journaling. Just using some bits up out of my stash. My stash has got absolutely ridiculous, so as soon as I've finished filming these two, I'm making a start on 2 sort of summery botanical destashing stuff. I'm really going to have to start using. It's getting ridiculous. I keep printing, and then, as we all know, the leftovers get thrown in a box, so I'm making an effort. Postcard, another little journaling card. Here I just put a little bag in with couple of journaling cards, and these have come from the kit. I just love that image. I did toy with using that on my front cover as an image, but there were so many images I couldn't really decide in the end, so I went as I did. Love this Edith Holden page. It's got the little bees on and the thistles, but I just love the 2 colours together. I love that page as well. That's one of the pages from the kits. How lovely is that page? Like I said, there's plenty of space for writing. As you know, my journals, I do sort of leave plenty of space for writing, because, like I've said before, I write, so I like to sort of, I know people use them for different things, but there's always plenty of tuck spots if you don't want to write in them. And I just find if you don't want to write in your journals, because I have got a few which I don't write in, but I just clip journaling cards in and replace them periodically. Some tea stain paper. How lovely is that paper? It's like a vintage ledger with a bee on. Just beautiful. This is one of my favourite kits actually at the moment. I say that about every kit Andrea brings out, but it really is true. It's just beautiful, and look at the colours. And that's why I've used lots of this touch of honey. I think it's called a touch of honey, but I just think it goes lovely with the papers. Just an envelope which I've turned into a little tuck spot. And oh, I think there's another journaling card up at the top. No, well, I will shove something in, there should be. Here I've just done one of the Tim Holtz bits I'm using up out of my stash. Here I've just put a few extra journaling paper just for extra writing. A little bag with some tags in, a couple of tags in there. Here I've just done a little tuck spot with, that was the image I loved. I had to use that on my other cover. I just think it's beautiful. I just love the little ladybird, and I love the colours. How lovely is that? And like you say, so easy to write on. And the centre is just a beautiful collage of different bee images. And I just love how the colour pops. More writing space. Here I've just got some tags which I've just sewed together, and it gives extra journaling space. And at the back, tuck spot for journaling cards. Love that bee. A little bit of honeycomb, they're called honeycombs, yeah, honeycomb stamping. Got a little envelope here with a little journaling card in. Said extra writing space. Can't believe how lovely it is again out there today. I've got a lot of work planned today in my garden. I want to tidy up my fairy garden. I have a little fairy garden outside, and I want to tidy that up. And it's been lovely every evening. I'm not struggling with this lockdown, to be truthful, especially while the weather's like this. It's so lovely outside. We've been sitting out having our tea every evening, and I've been having 1 or 2 extra G&Ts outside, which I need to cut back on, but that's another story for another day. How lovely is that paper? Really love that. Some more Edith Holden at the side of the bag. Just got a little pocket here with a journaling card in, and there's a couple of bits of Tim Holtz at the back, and another little tag for journaling on. One of the large tags, which I've also walked and drew everything. Back with some more of that paper. Just, I thought sometimes rather than leave them plain, I just like to print something on them. Here's a flip out, which leaves loads of writing space. That's just clips in. Love that journaling card. Like I said, I did struggle with that where to put this. And at the back here I've just put a little tuck spot with an envelope and some more journaling cards. They just go in there like that. And the back, that actually needs a, put one of them in. Does need a card in, which I thought I'd put in, but obviously I haven't. And once again left the back plain because I just didn't want to cover that paper up. And that's the first one. Second one, very similar in size, 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. I forget what this stuff is. Craftex. I can't remember. I kept wanting to say Tyvek. It's made from Craftex, which I've stained with a Tim Holtz Distress Spray. And on the front, I just had to use this gorgeous image from. This is from the kit as well, and it's just a bee with a little ladybird. And I just love the red, and just put a little red butterfly button on because I wanted to just make the red pop a little. Collaged it up again with some fabric, some corrugated cards, some baking paper, a bit of music paper, bit of vintage doily, some cheesecloth. Left the back plain because sometimes I think you can overdo things a little. Another simple closure was just some seam binding. It's just got a little charm on. Just love that little bee. I don't know if you can see it proper, little honeycomb bee, being a honeycomb should I say. And on the front of this, just check them in frame before I start. Front of this I've just done, using all the papers from the kit, I've just done a little collage up with a little bee. That one isn't, I think I got that off Pinterest somewhere, but it's got a little tuck spot here which I've just backed with some coordinating paper and another little journaling card. But there's two little separate tuck spots here, which is ideal for hiding things or keeping receipts in, etc. Some more of this gorgeous paper, like little beekeepers, very vintagey looking, I love it. More Edith Holden, what to call it, Edith Holtz then, but Edith Holden, and I just love this little bee image with some little poetry from Edith Holden. Here I've just done a little tuck spot with the tickets, journaling card, still plenty of space for writing. A little side tuck here with a journaling card. Here I've just done another of those envelopes which I've cut down. I've been very inspired by watching Angela Kerr and Gina, how they do these, but I've been saving them and I've just not using, so I think this is a great way of using my stash up. A couple of little journaling cards. Once you take things out you can never get them back in, especially if you're on camera, of course. There we are, in. Some Tim Holtz, I'm trying to use this paper pad up. I've had it a long time now and I hoarded it for about 2 years, but now it's been cut, so I'm trying to use bits up. Little tuck spot using, oh my mind's gone again, what's this stuff called? Burlap. Journaling card. Tell you, my mind goes when I start filming. Love that paper. Just some more plain paper for writing. Another envelope which I've just made into a little tuck spot. Some extra journaling space, more bees. Some more of this wallpaper, which I still love and I think would look lovely in the wall, but my other half doesn't. Little tuck spot made just using some tickets. another paper bag which I've just put a couple of journaling cards in. Some more Edith Holden and Marsh Marigold. Well, I'm not really much of a yellow person, but I love lemons in a journal for some reason. It just makes me think of summer. Like I said, it's very summery at the moment out there, so that's why I've been inspired by bees in the garden. Little tuck spot here I've just collaged up using some corrugated card, some cream coloured burlap, a bit of cheesecloth which I've dyed, some journaling cards, just a long tab which I've just put some lined paper on the back for journaling. This one's also got plenty of room for writing. Love that little hive and a bee. Hope you're all enjoying the sunshine and making the most of it, because you do know it's not going to last. The other side of that envelope I've just cut down, opened it up just to do a little tuck to put a journaling card in. One of the postcards you get with the kit, which I've just turned into another little tuck spot with another these skinny tags. It's been an absolute pleasure working with this kit. So much more. I could just feel like making another bee one, but I do need to use bits up, so that's today's plan. Little envelope, one of these large tags which are great for writing on. The other side of that envelope, which I've just used one of these little tuck things and put a couple of little journaling cards in. Some more Tim Holtz in. There is another little tuck spot here at the top. Another tag which I've just sewn round so you can fold out and write on it and then cover it over after. It also leaves you a little journaling tuck spot behind for journaling cards. The other side of that Edith Holden. Love Edith Holden. And at the back, coming up to the last page now, I've just put another, I just love that. But yeah, I've just made a little envelope out of an Edith Holden page, which I've just collaged up with some die cuts, a little bit of cheesecloth and a butterfly, and a little bit of extra journaling space inside. And there's another little side pocket here which you could stick more cards or receipts or whatever in. And that's the second one. These journals are both for sale, and I'll be listing them into my Etsy shop later today if anybody's interested. So once again, thank you for watching. Hope you're all enjoying the weekend, and most importantly, keep safe, and you and your family and your loved ones. Take care, catch you all soon. Thanks for watching, bye.